Hey guys, welcome to another video of Gino's Reef. Just kicked the pumps back on after feeding. I've been shooting a lot of video lately, but I've been unhappy with it. Not really worthy of posting. Issues in this tank have been the algae, which are getting better. I had some hair algae start underneath the plating corals. Obviously phosphates are up. I started working on it with cleanup crew, which was really ineffective. So then I went with the Kent phosphate sponge, and that recommends leaving it in for no more than 2 days. I believe I did 2 cycles of that, and now I am using C-Chem's C-Gel. So seems to be working well. I've definitely noticed a difference in the tank. The algae is definitely on its way out, which is nice. Didn't happen overnight. I'm sure it's not going to go away overnight, but it definitely is making a difference. Some new coral additions to the tank have been my bleeding sour apple scully. A really beautiful coral. Picked this up off of eBay from Joseph Lee, who's out of Hayward, California. One of the corals that I think most reef enthusiasts would like to own, but I think you definitely want to make sure that your tank is mature enough and that you're able to take care of it. I've had it for about a week. It has been a real good eater. I've been using the Reef Frenzy pellets. I made the mistake of buying the 0.5 millimeter pellets, and yeah, for some corals it's probably, for the blastos and whatnot, the 0.5s are probably fine, but for the size of this guy I should have went with the 1 millimeter pellets, and in the future that's the purchase that I will make. This is a new blasto. This came from Your Reefs in Roseville, California's last live sale. I also picked up some more acans back there, and I picked up a two-headed Duncan, which has actually been in here long enough that if you look around the corner there you can see he's got a third head growing on him, which kind of shows you how long it's been since I've made a video. I also added some more cloves. Not very colorful, but they are definitely, I think, one of the better looking corals. When the actinics are on, there is some color to them, but I just think the cloves in and of themselves to me are a neat coral, and I do enjoy them. The golden lobo is doing well. Also seems to enjoy the coral frenzy. I have the Miami Hurricane hiding out there in the back, which is one of the most colorful. I have 3 Miami Hurricanes, and the eyes on this guy are by far the most colorful. Probably 3 different colored eyes on that one, and he's growing very well, as is my bubble gum. And the rainbow Monty, he's almost covered the whole frag plug and doing very well. So all in all, the tank is doing well. I did lose the cardinal fish that was in here, and we'll talk about that when we go look at the 75. Apparently we had something go wrong while I was down in LA and we lost some fish. The person I had feeding my tanks was feeding the 75 first and then this tank, and I think whatever went on in the 75 got transferred into here, but it only seemed to affect the cardinal. So alright, let's go take a look at the 75, and maybe I can finally actually post a new video. Alright, welcome back, and here we are at the 75. I guess the first thing you'll notice is a lot less fish in the tank. I've been shooting this video for a while. Hopefully this time I'll get it right. So basically, after my trip to LA, I came back to several dead fish. I examined them and couldn't really figure out what it was. What is left in the tank is the yellow wrasse and the sailfin tang. The only clue that I had to what happened was the sailfin tang did show signs of ick. Before I left to LA, the only additions that I put into the tank was this starfish, and even though I know invertebrates don't get ick, that I guess doesn't mean they couldn't be a carrier of it. So was that a possibility? I don't know. I didn't see ick on the dead fish, but as we all know, ick has many stages, and white spots is only one of those stages. So these fish are happy, healthy, eating well, and doing well. I did add, when I saw the white spots on the sailfin tang, I did add some cleaner strip to the tank, which I got a great deal on them from Reef in Sacramento. He was having a sale. I believe they were $10 a piece. And the sailfin tang, rather intuitively, there was one shrimp in the tank, and he hounded the shrimp day and night to clean him. Seeing that, I went and got a couple other shrimp to help out, and he basically followed the shrimp everywhere in the tank until he was spotless. And now he really avoids the shrimp. So it was kind of funny to see him hound them in every little nook and cranny of this tank to clean him off. And oh, there he goes again, maybe. And now he pretty much stays away from them. And there's not a single spot on him or the yellow wrasse. So hopefully things are okay inside here. We did add a couple new purchases. One, like I said, the starfish, which has been all over the reef. Actually, I was a little worried he would knock some corals off or over, but he did not. He has been on and over everything, and just now made his way to the glass and has created no problems. And of course, I picked up a couple new chalices, and we'll kind of cruise down Chalice Row here and kind of show you the growth that we are getting from some of these chalices. The two Miami Hurricanes have grown out really well, so I think it'll be time to part with one of them, which I think will be the back one there. I like the shape of this one much more, so I think we'll stay with that one and move on from the others, as well as I think we'll part with two Garf bonsais that we have over here. I also added to this tank a bulk Reef supplied dual reactor, which is got GFO and carbon in it. So I've added that to the tank. I think I've got the flow right. I've adjusted it quite a bit, and just kind of watching the algae in the tank to see what I think is happening. And so far I think it's doing really well. I've never really been successful in the tank with the microalgae. Some of them grow, some of them do not, but nothing really seems to flourish in here. And I don't know if that's just the lighting. I switched from the on-off lighting to where tank lights on, sump lights off, and vice versa, to now being 24/7 with the sump light, to see if that makes a difference or not. Alright, I also shot a video from a downward view while I was tank cleaning a week or so ago. I'll add that in here, and I think hopefully we'll call it a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I appreciate your comments. Alrighty guys, so there is a good look at the new starfish. Kind of thought he would have knocked over some corals by now, but he actually has not. He's done a great job making his way around the reef and done no damage whatsoever, even though I'm still kind of hoping he makes his way to the glass. And just a sort of downward look at some of the corals in the tank. This is a new purchase also. Alright, things are looking well. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's what, and you get this downward look and you see a lot more color on a lot of these frags. Oh, very nice. Over to the side. That Halloweenus is really growing, as is the frog spawn, the acro, plating Monty in the back. Alright, so I thought I'd shoot some quick video of my son's tank too. We did add a little clownfish to it and some additional lights and some green star polyp. So I just fragged a couple pieces of the green star polyp from my 38. We added that little pump there for some flow, and some larger lights I believe came from Pet Mountain. Alright, tank is doing well.